Good morning everyone and welcome to Barcelona. If you're new here, I'm Julana. I make travel and wildlife videos and my best friend and I are on a 8-day tour of Spain. We're visiting 6 different cities in 8 days and we've just spent the last 3 days here in beautiful Barcelona. As one of Europe's trendiest cities, Barcelona's unique architecture, perfect weather, incredible food, and excellent beaches have made it a world-famous travel destination. And we're going to be experiencing it all for the very first time. We're super excited to see what the city is like and experience all of the culture and history of Spain. All right, here we are, first day in Barcelona. We had a very long Uber drive because of a 5K race that was taking place here, but we're at our first stop. This is the most famous and most visited site here in Barcelona. We bought our tickets online in order to skip the queue and get right to it, and oh my gosh, this place completely blew our minds. There's nothing else on earth quite like this, and seeing it in person is a must-do bucket list experience. We're inside the tower. Whoa, cool. This is the teeniest, tiniest staircase I've ever been on. This is like what real staircases in Rapunzel's castle is like. Alright, so to get to the top of the tower, you can take an elevator all the way up, but to get down, you do have to walk down 400 steps down this teeny tiny spiral staircase, but it's okay, it's fun. And you feel like you're in a real castle. Wow, what an adventure. Are you sweaty? You are sweaty. We've made it to Park Güell. The advice I would give is don't walk here from the city center. Take the bus or take a taxi because it's a very long walk and it's very uphill. Right guys?
Yes.
Park Güell was built by the same architect who built La Sagrada Familia, Antoni Gaudí. It's known for its stunning, nature-inspired architecture, colorful mosaics, lush gardens, and panoramic views of Barcelona. Well, I gotta say, my neck hurts really bad because I just spent like 5 minutes trying to videotape these green parrots that I found in a tree making a nest. And I lost my friend, so now I gotta go find them. I've just gotten to my hotel room, showered, and getting ready to rest for the night. One thing I wanted to mention was that my friends are the type of people who like to explore until way after dark. So we just spent the last 2 hours walking around the Gothic quarter at night, which was a little bit magical, but also a little bit creepy. There's definitely some interesting things to see in that area, but I don't know that it was my favorite thing that we did. One really important thing to know about Spain is that a lot of the food places don't open for dinner until 8 o'clock. And it's really hard to find places to eat or get snacks in between lunch and dinner. That's probably been the biggest problem that we've encountered so far. So that's something to definitely plan for if you're coming here. Make sure you bring a lot of snacks with you in your suitcase. Otherwise, everything has been great. I'm really loving Barcelona. I feel like it's a really good mix of Los Angeles and New York, which is kind of cool. Everything we saw today was so beautiful and really unlike anything else I've ever seen anywhere in the world. wild. But I do have to go to bed right now because tomorrow I am getting up early, heading back to the Gothic Quarter for something really, really cool, which I will share with you in the morning. Good morning from Barcelona. As you can see, I am standing in the main square right in front of the Barcelona Cathedral. I have just had the most amazing morning. I got up early. I went to do a photo shoot with the company Flytographer. They basically have professional photographers all over the world that you can hire to take you around to the most iconic photo spots and do a little photo shoot with just you or you and your family, you and your fiance, husband, whoever you're traveling with. I've used them multiple times and I absolutely love them. I always get the best photos. After my photo shoot, I just wandered around the Gothic Quarter a little bit and sat here in front of the cathedral watching the cutest little dog named Kala just playing fetch with all of these tourists that are here in the square. We've got some lovely musicians that come throughout the day, so it's just a really peaceful place to relax and have a coffee or a croissant and kind of take in the day, and really good people watching out here too. This might be one of my favorite places that I've seen today. I am standing inside the Palau de la Música in the Gothic Quarter of Barcelona, and it is just absolutely stunning. This is the theater where they have all of their shows, live performances, and concerts, etc. And the whole place is decked out in mosaic and stained glass art. And the colors are just so incredible. Everything is so pretty, like this stained glass window behind me. I think my favorite thing about Barcelona so far is just all of the really colorful, fun, beautiful stained glass and mosaic artwork all around the city. I feel like that's really unique and it's not something you see everywhere. I've now sat here for so long that everybody is gone. So I think I'm gonna go look for some lunch at a cute little cafe and then maybe go to the zoo. One thing I've noticed while walking around the city is that people walk their dogs off leash, and all of the dogs are perfectly well behaved. They walk right next to their owner. I mean, it's actually kind of incredible. I just ate a huge pasta lunch at this really cute Italian place. I was actually surprised because I didn't think I was that hungry, but the pasta was so good and so fresh that I ended up eating the entire plate, and I actually felt like I had a lot of energy and that I was light. I didn't feel like stuffed and tired like I usually do after eating an entire plate of pasta at home in America. I always like to see what kind of animals I can find in the place that I'm visiting, and one thing that I love to do in cities is watch pigeons. I know that seems pretty mundane because pigeons are everywhere and they're not really seen as like special or cool, but my friends actually make fun of me for doing this a lot, and they hate when they have to stop and wait for me because I'm taking pictures of pigeons. But pigeons are actually really cool, and if you look at them closely, their feathers are really beautiful. I like watching them because oftentimes birds are the only signs of wildlife that you will see in a big city such as Barcelona. Another type of bird that they have here that is really cool are green parrots. There are tons of green parrots flying all around the city, and they like to make their nests in these palm trees here. And I've actually been able to watch a couple building their nests from scratch. So like they'll fly down, pick up a stick, bring it up to the tree, tuck it into the little nest they're building. And it's just really cool, and I love parrots and they're beautiful. And now I am heading to the Barcelona Zoo, which is actually inside the main park area of the city. So I'm interested to see what that looks like and how big it is and what kind of animals they have there. All right, everyone, here we are at the entrance to the zoo. You can probably already hear some of the animals in the background.
Okay, here we go. A little pricey to get in, 20 euros, which is about $20. I was expecting it to be a little bit less since I heard that this was a smaller zoo. It also closes in an hour and a half, so I'm gonna have to be a little time conscious and really showcase just my favorite animals that I find here. We're starting here in the aviary section. They've got a lot of really cool parrots. I love parrots. Let's see what we can find. These guys are super cool. These are actually hyacinth macaws. They're the largest macaw species, and you can tell them by their coloring. So they're blue all over with yellow eyes and a yellow beak. I actually used to work with some of these guys, and they have very large talons that can do some damage if you aren't careful. They've got several different bird species in here, mostly pheasants and parrots, and of course your resident pigeon. Also kind of way bigger than I thought. So we're here. I just did this. We have all of that to go see now. Whoops, better get moving. You know, this is something really unique. I've never seen a zoo before that had a whole structure dedicated to bugs. So I really appreciate that they did that and wanted to showcase bugs for us. I enjoyed myself in there. I saw some really cool things that I'd never seen before, so there you go. Okay, I really got to get moving here. I really need to be at the zoo for like 3 or 4 hours, to be honest. And I only have like 30 minutes left, and I have only visited a very tiny part of the zoo so far, so we're gonna get moving. Everything I've seen so far has been really cool. You know, I heard that this was a pretty tiny zoo, so I thought I could get through it really quick, but it's already exceeding my expectations, and there's so much to look at, so I'm having a great time. So I'm ending my day alone in Barcelona. I'm about to meet up with my best friend Nina and her husband Ricky. We're gonna walk around a little bit, see if we can check out the beach, and tomorrow we're getting up super early and hopping on a train to Toledo. Guys, we're on the beach in Barcelona. In Barcelona at night. There's like, this is the most active night beach I've ever seen.
Yeah, for sure.
Having a magical friend moment. We are on the beach in Barcelona collecting sea glass and tiles because Nina said that she saw that you could come here and there's lots of sea glass and tiles that wash out, so that's so cool. Oh my god, that's so beautiful! Wow, I found the crown jewel of Spain. Well, I hope you enjoyed hanging out with us here in Barcelona. If you are looking for more videos about Spain, make sure you check out the rest of my Spain tour series. Next, we are headed to Toledo, and after that, Sevilla, Granada, and Cordoba. So stay tuned, and we will see you in the next town.